this is Train King James here with another installment of the Surprise Inside. Today we have 3 packages from 3 various sources, and we'll get into them. Some items are a bit more interesting, some items are a bit more dull. We have rarities, oddities, and custom items today, so can't wait to get into them. It's been a while since I've done my last Surprise Inside. I actually shot the last one back in January and uploaded it in March. So, even though I have bought things, sometimes I don't film Surprise Insides on everything because A, it depends on how soon I want to get them out of the box and how soon I need them and I don't have the time to do the videos. And sometimes I take forever to do Surprise Insides. Like sometimes, you know, you'll see like a Surprise Inside on an item that you've seen in the background of my videos for a couple weeks and you're like, wait, how did that happen? It's like, well, that's how it happened because I'm lazy. So, without further ado, we'll start with the smallest package. So I already cut into it a bit just to check to make sure what it is. So I'm just gonna rip it open, and as you guys can see, it's a 2006 Scruffy. Pretty normal item. You know, it looks a little. This one looks a little weird. Something off about it. You know. Oh. It's not a normal 2006 Scruffy. It's a factory error. Yes, I bought this off of eBay. I actually got this decently priced. It was about 15 bucks. It wasn't that bad, but yes, I own a factory error Scruffy. Which is interesting. I have a factory error Oliver, which I've named Tom Oliver because it has a CGI Thomas face. And now I have a factory error Scruffy. So what I should probably do is maybe get the Toad with the backwards chassis, so I kind of like a messed up Little Western train thing in a sense going on. Yeah. So this is my second factory error. I have a couple items with like bipolar backments, if you guys know what those are, but I don't know if those are necessarily factory errors, so to speak. Like my Den's kind of like that. But yeah, to compare, show you the difference between a normal 2006 Scruffy and the factory. So obviously mine's in a bit more rough condition. You can see the differences right off the bat. Number one, the factory error obviously has black wheels because it has a Flower Cars chassis. Scruffy here has his name on the bottom. But other than that, you know, this could easily fool somebody. Now, the good thing about learning curve factory errors is that with learning curve, the factory errors are few and far between. So something like this is a bit harder to find than something like a Mattel factory error, whether it be Trackmaster, Adventures, Wooden Railway, whatever. So I do like factory errors, the nice oddities and stuff like that. Nice little quirky things to have in your collection. So yeah, those off to the side. Alright, so now we're going to get into the rarities of this unboxing. So, this is not a Wooden Railway item. But it's a very rare play rail item, and it's the first play rail item I've actually bought in a while, now that I think about it. Alright, so there's the box right there. And I did say item, but in reality it is more like items. Alright, so there's all the pieces. So I think we'll start with this back half, and maybe you guys can kind of figure out what's in this box. So we have a Mr. Jolly's chocolate tanker with streamers on it, or not streamers, bunting on it, sorry, I cannot talk today. Sorry, that's like my catchphrase. We have a troublesome truck with more bunting on it. And it's one of those ones that rocks. We have a brake van with bunting on it. Alright, maybe we can start to piece together very slowly what this is. The item is very... I have to get this last wrap section, and then this will all make sense in a second. We have Old Slow Coach. Oh, seems that we have somebody inside. Let's see if I can figure out how to open this without breaking it. I feel like this is going to turn into very quickly an unboxing similar to Key Gray's when he was trying to open up or use the grain loader, sorry, and he didn't know how to use it. I'm afraid to like do anything. I'm not exactly sure how it opens, but I'm going to leave. But it is a Sir Topham Hatt figure in there. And that means we have Thomas. Yes, Thomas is the last piece of this pack, so if I put all the pieces together, this was a pack, I for the life of me cannot even think of what the name of this pack was, but it was a special anniversary pack. It's fairly rare. It's a really interesting pack too, because you have so many unique items. This is the only way you can get Old Slow Coach in Play Rail. And if you guys know me, my favorite Thomas episode is Thomas Percy and Old Slow Coach, so to actually own a Old Slow Coach is nice, even if she does just have bunting on her. It's nice to have a different version of Thomas, so now I have a normal Thomas and a streamers and bunting Thomas, so if I ever remake Best Dressed Engine in Tomy Play Rail, I mean, I'd have to get a Murdoch first, but I'd have that Thomas to use. Alright, so we're going to move these guys off to the side. Maybe what I'll do later is I'll do a little mini segment at the end of this video where I show how to open Old Slow Coach, because apparently I'm too dumb and I don't want to break it. So the last package is actually from another community member. So, and this is something, and this is a custom that this person made and sold on Twitter. It wasn't necessarily a commission, the person made it himself, and then they were selling the custom on Twitter. And I bought it. I think I'm hitting the camera, I can't quite tell. Here we are. And I'll just show off. I'll show you guys who the person is and what they get. And the person is Rarities 12. So these are from Rarities 12. The question is, what are they? And if I get them out of the package, there we go. They are 5 red troublesome trucks. These are going to be really cool to have. I cannot wait to use these in my series. I have 6 gray faces, so it's nice to have a large assortment of trucks to use that are not necessarily, you know, not necessarily just normal gray trucks. And nice to have a bit more color. He also sent me his business card, so follow him on Twitter and Instagram. There's the back. That's his YouTube channel. I recommend you go subscribe to him. But yeah, so these are going to look really nice in my videos. So what these trucks are made out of, you can see on the bottom, it's the Royal Crest cargo car. And this was a pack that came in a pack with Toby. But you don't probably recognize them looking like this. You can kind of see the blue underneath. And what the cars used to have is they used to have like a, they had a mold that sat around here that had like, it was like this glass case, and it had little assortment of like shields and knight stuff. I never owned the pack, so I never had a really good look at it. So there were some variations of these trucks being sold on eBay for cheap. I never got the chance to pick them up because reasons. So when I saw Ryan selling these, I said, you know what, I'm gonna buy it. You know, this is gonna be a nice item to have. He had 5, and I got them for a really good deal. So now I have 5 of these things to utilize in my series, and we have now they don't have to you don't have the mold, so I can put whatever I want. I could take like some of these. Let's see if these Lego crates fit. They don't quite fit 2, but they definitely fit crates, so that would be cool. I could put coal, ballast, whatever I want in these trucks. So that'll be fun to see utilized in an upcoming episodes. So let's get everything back in front of the camera again, of which that I have bought. So these are the recent purchases that I have recently gotten. God, that's a bad sentence. But anyway, these are my purchases, obviously, for this surprise inside. So like we said, we have the Rarities stuff in the back. We have the Oddities stuff in the front. You know, customs. So this is Train King James signing off with yet another surprise inside. Just a quick little after credit type thing, even though it's not really after credit because there's no credit. But I did get Old Slow Coach open. There's the Fat Controller. So yeah. Yeah, I'm still getting used to play around, so I have to learn its techniques a bit better. There's the interior if you want to see it. You have a few seats. Fat Controller can just sit right. If I can do this. I have big hands, so it's a bit complicated. But yeah, he sits like that, I think. You're gonna need to like throw his arms up, then we'll sit better. Yeah, it's hard for me to do this with my... I'll try putting him up here. Yeah, there he is. He's sitting. And I'll just shut the coach. Or now I'll take him out and then shut it. And that's how it